Good evening everyone. I'm back with a new video. I'm Kiran Mahant and I'm your nutritionist. In this lockdown period, I have been having a lot of queries from mothers asking for replacements for junk foods for their children. So when children are into their formative years, I would say there is a lot of happening inside their body, a lot of development of bones, a lot of development of muscles, their brain is developing, a lot of hemoglobin synthesis is taking place, then tissue repair is there, muscle repair is there. So yes, their needs are quite different from us. Their needs are heavier. If you talk about vitamins, minerals, proteins, carbohydrates, they need them in huge numbers. And for this they need to include all the food groups. So and when you talk about children, they believe in extremities. Even if it's shedding weight, or if it's gaining weight, or if it's eating junk, they have been always extreme. So to cut down that, the best thing what I would recommend is start taking them into your kitchens. Make them your cooking partners, because when they are with you, they are into a learning phase. And lockdown period is such a wonderful phase wherein you can teach them, preach them as you practice it. So yes, take them along with you and start briefing them about all the goodness that are present in vegetables, fruits, all the food grains, all the cereals, the pulses. Please teach them how they are beneficial, instead of having just those maida cookies and breads and pizzas and burgers. So when you talk, that gets registered in your child's mind, irrespective of the age. If we relate junk foods, the first thing that comes to our mind is the Maggi, the noodle, the pasta, the burger, the pizza, the aerated drinks, the cold drinks, the tinned products, juices, name it, and the unhealthy tag is there with it. And when it comes to replacement of these foods, I would say please avoid maida on the first thing. All the refined flours have to be omitted from your daily regimes. Instead, what you can do is go for oats noodle, go for full grain, the whole grain noodles or the pastas, which have a lot more fiber than plain maida. Even your cookies, your naan katais, your cakes can be baked with atta and rava or suji. So yes, that's a healthy option you can go for. And if you talk about aerated drinks, please just throw them off. They are not good for health, and you can say they are as much poisonous for you. They are slow poison for you. And the replacements for all the aerated drinks, for all the tin juices, for all the packaged juices, the best thing that you can do is start making fresh fruit juices. Start making smoothies out of best possible combinations of fruits and vegetables. You can even mix the two. There is absolutely no harm in it. And try adding lemon to it, try adding lime to it. Maybe it's a cocktail of tomatoes and beetroots and pomegranates, or maybe they are just vegetables like lauki and pumpkin and spinach and coriander, and try blending it with different spices every time according to their choices. Fresh fruits should be actually without the normal sugars. They have to be sweetened with dates, figs, kismis and kali manukas, so that they have the goodness of all those dried fruits and the nuts also. Top up their smoothies with chia seeds, the sabza seeds. These have wonderful omega fatty acids. So you are giving them goodness of all the dried fruits also, the goodness of fresh fruits also, and start adding ginger and garlic, which is good for their gut and digestion. When you talk about chicken and mutton, these can be always stuffed into your sandwich breads, into your parathas, into your pizzas and burgers. and see that it's not actually buttery or full of mayo and all. Instead, you can put lettuce leaves in, you can put homemade dips, salsas, green chutneys, coriander chutneys, and make good dips at home, taking curds and a little of cheese. Make them according to their choice. May it be black pepper, may it be oregano. Add the spices according to their choices. So when you start taking homemade products, half the battle is won, because you are avoiding all the preservatives and all the extra salts that these companies add to increase their shelf life. And when you talk about sugars, empty sugars and empty calories are a big no-no, because these all things add up to adding on to lifestyle diseases in your latter ages. So instead add figs and dates and everywhere, so that you are replacing the sugar. Add good to your as sweeteners, add honey to your sweet dishes, so that is a better option for them. And when you talk about stacking your fridge, it has to be labeled everywhere with a green tag and with a red tag, so that green will impart a thing that it's good for their gut, it's good for their digestion, and a red tag will impart that it's dangerous, it's not good for you. So again and again, the repeated action of yours is going to register in their mind that something that is good for them has to be picked up first. So that gives them a thoughtful eating habit also, like how it has to be picked, when it has to be picked, whether they really need that thing, whether they have real hunger pangs or they are just pseudo hunger pangs. So they have to differentiate between it. When you talk to them, please teach them all these things. These come very, very handy. When they are making snacks for themselves, the teenagers, when they make snacks for themselves, see that they don't put too much of salt into it, they don't put too much of cheesy things into it, too much of buttery things into it. Rather, they should fill or stuff their pizzas and Maggies and sandwiches with all the greens and the reds and all the colored vegetables. That's so much of an antioxidant for the body, and that's so much of good gut flora for your body. So please see that they eat ample amount of fiber to maintain with their skin, to maintain their digestion system. Please see that they exercise a lot during this period to increase their metabolic rate. So whatever they are eating is actually getting digested. Whatever nutrients they are putting inside are actually being absorbed, and they give their full potential to the body. If you are with them, if you try to share your knowledge with them, they are definitely going to grasp it. And this time we have a wonderful share from Abhilasha, a client from Dubai. Do watch it.
Clips.
Okay boys, so please put some strawberries now. Put some strawberries in the bowl. Put some strawberries in the bowl. Okay. Now put some blueberries in the bowl.
Blueberries.
Yes. Dalo. And some blackberries. And some apple.
Grape.
Apple or dalo?
Grape.
Yes. Yuvi, which fruit is this?
Apple. Grapes.
And grapes. Which fruit is this?
Grapes.
Which fruit is this?
Apple.
This one? Banana.
Banana.
Yes.
Thank you, Abhilasha. That was indeed cute and very, very inspiring and motivational for all of us. One more thing I wanted to add is please see that whatever is healthy has to be in front of in the front shacks of your kitchen, and whatever you don't want to consume, like maida or the corn flour, has to be stacked behind. Similarly, in the fridge, let there be goodie bags for each of your child, so that they can pick up something which has, or something of their choice and something of your choice which you know is much healthier and is going to nullify that junk. So if you give them a balanced food in every meal that they are going to have, something good is going inside the body. And also make all the meals tech-free meals, away from mobiles and away from TV. So again, it comes back to thoughtful eating. Please see that they have all the ginger garlic portions, they have all the spices portion, they have all the immunity boosting spices in their foods. If you add them in your foods, the taste automatically develops. So just don't go by their choices. It has to be a cumulative thing. It has to be something from the parents and good and innovative ideas from their side as well. Please take into consideration every bit and make it a regime that they can follow easily. And children, please don't forget that children lead by examples. Please practice what you have been preaching. That will help you a lot. And if you like my video, do share it and subscribe my channel. See you soon.